Macroscopic changes. 1. The posterior lobe behind the ejaculatory ducts is not concerned in prostatism. 2. The capsule consists of this lobe plus the compressed peripheral portions of the other lobes. 3. When adenomatous changes predominate, as they do in 90% of cases, the adenomata are usually found generally distributed in the form of 2 lateral and 1 middle lobe. 4. Exceptionally, the gross change is confined to 1 lobe, usually the middle. 5. These adenomatous cases show a dilated urethra. 6. The sclerotic cases, on the other hand, are due to a general sclerosis, producing a rigid, tight ring at the bladder neck, contracture, and often a constriction of the whole prostatic urethra. Desnosis specimens ranged in weight from 23 to 85 grams. Much larger tumors are occasionally met with, but in the usual run of cases, the prostate is much smaller than a mandarin orange. The most notable gross changes associated with prostatism are 1. Bulging of the posterior surface of the gland, 2. Elevation of the urethral orifice, 3. Production of a projecting middle lobe, and 4. Lengthening and distortion of the prostatic urethra. Figure 55, prostatism, transverse section showing enlargement of lateral lobes, 3 lateral lobe, 5 urethra, 6 capsule, 8 verumontanum. Plate 10, the usual type of prostatism. General prostatic enlargement with middle lobe projection. Note position of verumontanum. 1. Posterior enlargement. In a large proportion of cases, the lateral lobes of the prostate are enlarged. Such an enlargement may be felt by rectal touch. The examining finger, instead of impinging upon a scarcely perceptible organ, encounters a large mass, perhaps the size of a plum, perhaps so large that its upper border cannot be reached. To estimate the size of the growth, the finger is swept over it from side to side, into the sulci between it and the lateral wall of the rectum, and, if possible, over the top of the tumor. Its increase in all 3 dimensions may thus be fairly estimated, and its general elasticity determined. In shape, the mass is usually quite globular, but a little furrowed down the center. One lobe may be more hypertrophied than the other. Small phlebolyths may be felt upon the gland. Figure 60, sagittal section of figure 56. Figure 61, sagittal section of figure 57. Figure 62, sagittal section of figure 58. Figure 63, sagittal section of figure 59.